Just in there is cockatiels and budgerigars, and down also on the ground level there are a couple of Japanese quail.
Would you acquire all the animals?
These needed a home from some chap who's got a bit too old to keep them. But there was nothing wrong, they were all perfectly healthy, so we took them and started off that way.
Really fluorescent green.
They are the yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. It's not a canary, it's a budgerigard.
Okay, let's move round.
These are the rabbits. There's 5 rabbits in there.
Right.
In that space. I like to give them lots of space. That's their home. We built all this myself, Dave as well, the other member of staff.
So there's 2 paid members of staff?
2 paid members of staff, yeah.
And how many volunteers?
Volunteers, so it could be 1 week, there could be 2, and the next week, weekend there could be 7, 8.
We've just passed a llama there. Where did you get the llama from?
The llama, that is Francesca, if she knows her name, old Mary, the years go back. She come from Mudshoot, we purchased her from Mudshoot Farm. This is one of her, this is Maria. Hi Marie. She's one of our volunteers for start. Maria comes up, what's she doing?
So Maria, how did you get involved in the farm?
Well, when it first was a plague thing, then I came here with my little boy. And then as it grew to be a farm, and I just love being here. It's like a different world to me.
You can escape for a little while.
Well, yeah, it's a lovely place to escape to. Even on a rainy day.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, as different times of the year, it always looks different, if you know what I mean. The ground is different.
Yeah.
The animals react different to the weather, so every time you come down. But it's lovely here. Great. I love the people here.
The majority of the goats are Sainan, basically Sainan goats, or white. So we've got these 3 in here, real cheeky. They can be very, very cheeky, very naughty, and very destructive.
Do they produce milk?
Only when kidded. We've often had to actually milk them, but we've had no kids for some time, so it's not an issue at the moment.
No. And any plans for the future?
More space, or when these perhaps are replaced.
Right.
To put it bluntly, some of these, for their species, are getting old now.
So what happens to the kids then? When do they stay here or move on?
No, they stay here. You see, and this is why
that's the problem. That's it. The overcrowding.
Well, that's what you're trying to avoid. So this is what you can't do it at 1 year, but you can't get rid of the kids. I mean, when everybody comes over, when you've got some kids over here, you know, the world and his wife comes over.
Yeah.
And they're coming back after they, where's the kids? And you can't say, got rid of them. You just can't say.
There'll be a lot of disappointed people.
Not my life, but not be worth living. So there we are. We've got a Jacob sheep here. She's in there with the horns. The species that's referred to in the Bible.
Looks really nice.
It's Jacob's. And this is Larry, is the oldest one. Not the oldest animal on site, that's one of the horses, but certainly the oldest of the sheep and goats.
So how old is he?
Larry now is 11 years old.
Right.
And he was going to be slaughtered at a day old somewhere at South London. I don't know, this particular, it was a working firm, I think, producing, and for some reason they had a ewe and a kid. And a lorry driver has gone over there and said, what's happening with those? They were taken to the slaughterhouse. He said, not that kid, I know someone will take that. And brought it over straight away. So it's been here since, you know, a couple of days old.
How many animals have you sort of rescued in that way?
Lots and lots of rabbits and chickens, for sure. That Jacobs, for starters, she shouldn't have been here, but she was left here, so she stayed.
And you've got a nice little duck pond here.
Yes, this is, as I say, this was the first grant, Millennium Funding, and we put a time capsule in that. Actually had an artist come over and done these.
They're sort of sculptures with mosaic on.
They are, yeah. So.
What are they actually sculptures of?
This one is a giant tortoise here. And this one is just a nest to hold an egg to hold the time capsule. Right. Photos, history of the area, history of the farm.
And there's more down here.
Oh yeah,
crikey.
There's more around.
Cool.
This is Monty the pig. Very vocal sometimes, aren't you, dear? Yes. Yes. Yes, there you go. You can't, he's not coming out, no, you run amok, you would. Yes, you would. So that's Monty there. And he's a big chap, as you can see, well, all
massive.
Three of them are.
Really, really massive.
Yeah.
How much does he weigh?
I should imagine about 600, 650 pounds, round about that.
Yeah.
So don't get caught up in the corner.